How many school shootings could we prevent if we talked about mental health a little bit more? How many innocent children's lives could be saved if we taught children some of the warning signs to look for in a fellow student who may be a danger to themselves or others? See, these are the conversations that we really have to start having. Welcome to my channel. I am Fronten'a, and today I am going to be reading you my audio blog titled Mental Health in Schools Could Save Your Child's Life. For the written version of this blog, you can visit me on my website. The link will be listed below. Now, let's get into this audio blog. Chapter 1. Isn't suicide prevention counseling easier than grief counseling? What if we taught mental wellness education in schools in the same way we teach physical health education? Wouldn't learning coping skills be an amazing tool to have before the child has had the first experience that they need to learn to cope with in the first place? Wouldn't learning what the danger signs are of someone who is displaying unsafe behavior towards themselves or others be a valuable life-saving tool? What if we taught school-age kids the difference between normal days when we have the blues and not so normal emotional struggles that they need to bring to someone's attention? Wouldn't it be great to prevent suicide, and instead of helping the loved ones left behind the skills they're going to need to now learn to deal with the grief and now maybe even newly found suicidal thoughts and feelings that they have within themselves that they now have to deal with as a result of such intense feelings of loss and grief? Why do we ignore mental health in school but stress what we can and cannot send to our children's schools for them to eat during snack? So I can't send chips or a soft drink of any kind to my child's school because, our kids are being taught that those things are unhealthy. Yet, talking to our kids about mental health and unhealthy mental health behaviors is not equally, if not more important than simply talking about their diets. We want to make sure our kids have so much information on dietary health, but we don't think that we should talk to them about mental health. How many suicides could be prevented in our children if we talked about mental health a little bit more? How many children suffering with anxiety could we help if we talked about what anxious feelings actually are and how it affects our mental health a little bit more? How many school shootings could we prevent if we talked about mental health a little bit more? Chapter 2. How many lives could be saved if we taught children the warning signs? How many innocent children's lives could be saved if we taught children some of the warning signs to look for in a fellow student who may be a danger to themselves or others? See, these are the conversations that we really have to start having. Not just once in a while or when someone loses their battle with depression, but all the time, on a regular basis. The more something is talked about, the more normal it becomes. And once something has become normal, then it's not as scary to talk about. It's called normalizing. And the more that we talk about mental health, the more normal those conversations become. And the more normal those conversations become, the more likely someone who is struggling with their mental health is to seek help. These aren't just skills that will help our children while they are young. These are skills that will help them throughout their entire lives. Mentally healthy children become mentally healthy adolescents, and mentally healthy adolescents become mentally healthy adults. When we learn to have a healthy relationship with our own mental health as a child, it is something that will be with us for a lifetime. And a lifetime can be an actual lifetime when we know when and how to ask for help. We have to fight with and for our loved ones who are fighting a battle that no one can understand unless you have been through it yourself. I have. It is dark, it is scary, and it makes you feel like there is simply no other way out. Had I felt that I had a safe person to turn to, I would have kept fighting. Had I just known that I could feel better, I may not have attempted suicide. I am so thankful that God kept me because He knew I had not fulfilled my purpose yet. And now I share my story to teach others to see to it to the other side of a suicide attempt. I didn't know what my purpose was then, but I do know it now. And I can help you learn how to help your loved ones who need you. I can be a voice for those who may not know how to tell you how to help them. This is a life or death urgent matter. Please understand, your ignorance can kill someone you love. Too late is final. Too late is forever. Let me help you help them before it's too late. If you or someone you love is struggling with depression or thoughts of suicide, please seek help immediately. I have resources in the description box of every single video on my channel. Please use them. You are loved. You are needed. I am here. Dear Brother Stephen Boss, I am so sorry no one was able to see how much you needed us. I will continue to scream from the mountaintops about mental health and suicide awareness so no one else has to feel the insurmountable darkness that comes with those moments just before we end our hurt by ending our lives. And so our pain is not transferred from us to our loved ones that are left behind. I pray that you are now at peace and that you are surrounded by light. Rest peacefully, dear Brother Twitch. Since you're already here, you might as well watch another video. I'll just put it right here for you. It's right here. It's just one little click. Go ahead. so we can be together longer, okay? All righty, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.